Hi everyone watching or anyone watching. um, I'm pretty nervous doing this. Also not really that keen on watching myself, so I need to find a better way to to record. Excuse me. So I am doing my first ever channeled recording, which I intend to put out publicly. I have been channeling for many years. And it was just on February the 2nd at 22:22 that my guide said to me, okay, it's time now for you to go public, and we're not waiting anymore. So I said, fair enough. It's been quite a while coming. The interesting part about it is that it's coming in the midst of probably one of the most challenging times of my life. Any time before, still would have had its challenges. It's not like I was going through an easy time. Probably all of us, since COVID, the COVID era, have had our fair share of challenges. But yes, this is definitely the most challenging time of my life, and I could easily have put it off for another few months or till I feel really steady in myself and really embodied again. But for some reason they're asking me to do this now, and I guess I do understand that it potentially holds a lot of medicine, a lot of powerful, maybe a powerful kind of initiation in terms of me allowing myself to align with a path that has always been mine, but I haven't really fully chosen it, embodied it, embraced it. And so here I am now, today, doing that. My guides are archangels and ascended masters, and also fairies, and also goddesses, both female and, well, divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Really, I guess I have channeled all sorts of beings in the past, but the predominant energies that come through for me, for my healing and for healing others, are archangels, ascended masters, plant beings, and beings of the fairy realms. So today I don't know who's coming through. I haven't planned anything. I haven't asked anything. I just said, okay, I'll find a window. So it's been 2 days since they asked me, but I knew that I would eventually do it. I've never done this before as a recording. So here we go. I'm going to just allow myself to open up to whoever is with me, whoever is ready to connect, and allow it to come through. I am a very present channel, so sometimes I do actually sort of need to pause so that I get the words correct and that I allow it to flow through. I get a lot of messages that are sort of embodied emotional messages, and so I have to sort of translate them. Sometimes it's more direct, and sometimes they come in a more profound sort of with their own sort of persona or energy coming through, very much worded in their way. But I don't know from one day to the next how it's going to channel through. So anyway, here we go. We are the Arcturian Council, the Galactic Council, the Council of the realm of beings who are here to help those earthly beings travel through this particular portal of energy, incredibly potent, incredibly aligning. I am Metatron. And I am Aspar. We are directors of this particular energy, and at this time we wish to send a very specific message of alignment. This message is for all those who are feeling the depths of the insecurity or the misalignment or the self-judgment or the difficult narratives, the self-judgmental narratives, the self-questioning, self-doubt, any of these kind of interferences arising within the psyche, difficulties around making decisions, difficulties around interacting with others, and having many situations arise where behavior is difficult to navigate, lots of stress and anger, lots of big emotions arising. They're saying lots of the negative type emotions arising, but they are not negative as such. We do not experience emotions as either negative or positive. They are simply an emotional experience. But at this time there may be a lot of emotions that are arising from the wounded self or the unhealed self or the inner child. And we encourage you at this time to allow yourself to drop into that sort of center line of self. Take deep breaths and allow yourself to come in through the crown, down through the line of chakras in the center of the body, deep, deep down into the sacral chakra and the base chakra, which is around the hip area and the top of the thighs. And these two chakras, these foundational chakras, is where this energy is really residing, where it is really emanating from. And to come down into that space within the body, within the being, and invite yourself to be more close to that which is. Invite yourself to listen. Invite yourself to be embodied. The difficulty is when we do not do this, when we do not turn to the self with compassion, with a listening ear, with arms outstretched to the self, allowing the children of our soul to have presence in the room, to have presence in our body. When we don't do this, these parts of ourselves become enraged, frustrated, trapped, misunderstood, misaligned, and they express themselves in very rash ways, uncontained ways. Uncontained is the wrong word, sorry. Rash ways, explosive ways, sometimes destructive ways. And even when we do listen to them, there is the capacity for our inner child to behave in that way because they have been unlistened to for so long. And so the invite is to allow yourself to drop into this space within the body, to be very present, very still, very quiet with self. Because this inner child perhaps has been there for many, many years, unheard, unhealed, with nobody to speak to of the difficulties of why they are resting in the dark shadows. And so this must be a gentle welcoming, a gentle initial conversation, a warm invitation. What is here? What is this feeling? What is this expression? What do you wish to say? How can I support you to come home? Because all the inner child wishes to do is to return home to the fullness of self. And this can happen through the language that we create with our bodies and with our innermost experiences, allowing yourselves to be in the presence of self without judgment, with deep compassion, and with great honoring for what may have been experienced and for what may still be carried as a great weight within the self. In the stillness of our own presence, we are blessed with God's presence. We are blessed with God's love. We are enveloped in God's love. This portal of energy is stretching out through February. It is a profound portal of energy which asks all of the world to experience these vibrational energies that are being emitted from Mother Earth. There is a channel, sort of vortex of energy that is traveling from the center of Mother Earth like a centrifugal force, pushing out through Mother Earth and all the way out around the atmosphere and through all of the creatures and beings that share the heartbeat of our presence. We are all feeling this change in vibration, and we are all experiencing it in our own unique way. It is a vibration of alignment. When we say alignment, we mean ascension, evolution, change, transformation, becoming. It is a vibration of all that is. And so it is in ways unapologetic. It does not stop to ask if you feel okay. And so in some ways it can be quite shocking or unsettling to feel a sudden change within the self, to feel emotions rushing to the surface, to feel that we are perhaps a little out of control of our usual sense of how we navigate the world. Allowing yourselves to be in a place of surrender is the easiest path that you can walk through this. We shall not call it a storm, we shall call it a portal, because this is what it is, a portal. And although you may experience a storm within self, not everyone will. But allowing yourself, no matter the challenges, no matter the difficulty, to surrender as much as possible to the process. This is the most profound way of finding ease and more defined integration. Allowing yourself to trust that you can move through this portal and you can find the lessons, the learnings, the teachings, that you can understand the wisdom that is being gathered. Even though many of you will be feeling perhaps extremes of anxiety or depression or challenges with anger arising, or perhaps there are challenges with relationships, difficulties arising in relationships, to reflect back that which is within self. Others may experience this time of vibrational change as a lighter experience. Some might feel almost a little bit disembodied or ungrounded, and so it is very important to call in the energies of Mother Earth whenever possible, whether that is being in nature, walking in nature, putting your feet on the ground, going for a swim in the ocean, or whether that is actually calling in the energies of trees, of sitting in meditation with the heart of Mother Earth, asking Mother Earth to be our container when we can't get out to a natural environment to help us to feel more embodied. Trust in yourself that you'll find a way, but be conscious of grounding. More than grounding, this is a deep connection with the crystalline heart of Mother Earth, which also connects with the crystal realms, the angelic realms. And so when we are earthing, when we are connecting deep into the heart of Mother Earth, we are actually connecting with the universe, and we are creating a circuit which aligns us, the fullness of all that is, and allows us to feel the fullness of flow. So grounding is one thing, but in fact it is much more when we allow ourselves to understand the fullness of what we do when we grow roots deep into Mother Earth, and when we embrace the fullness of her heart. We encourage you also to sing, to play music, to dance, to move, to find rhythm, to listen to your bodies through the movements that you create, to allow whatever may need to be released in these moments, whether it is a cry or a scream, or a feeling, or an emotive expression through the body, or perhaps a stillness that arises, maybe even through movement, a sense of stillness, creating quietude. It's not as hard as people often think it is. Begin with the simplicity of something that feels very beautiful, and build upon it minute by minute. For those who find it difficult to sit with themselves, find something that fills your heart up just for 1 minute, and be present with it. Acknowledge it, and acknowledge yourself as you are filled with this feeling of connection, perhaps even joy and awareness. Build slowly, release expectations, but start the journey of self-awareness. Allow yourself to understand that it is through this journey that you become steady. Perhaps it may bring you through a journey of unsteadiness so that you can find your real anchoring. But know that through the journey of awareness, you will find that which you are seeking. It may take time, it may take years, but you will find that which you are seeking. Our final message for this portal, which we will keep you updated upon, is that it stretches from now until the 28th of February, and it is a very sacred time. There is a transition happening for all of humanity, You are moving from one stage of expression, of life expression, to another. And you are learning what it is within yourself that needs to change, either now or in the coming weeks, months, years ahead. No matter when the changes occur, this is the time of seed planting. This is the time of full transition, transformation, and acknowledgement of that which is evolving. Be steady, be still, be brave, be true. Reach out for support if you need it. Reach out for support. And know that you are held by many. There are so many angels and light beings around all of you and around all of Earth. You are being guided very carefully at this time. And the veil between us is very thin. So all you must do is ask. Metatron and Aspar are our names, but there are many who are caring for Earth at this time. Listen, and we will share more of our names as we continue to connect. And as these messages pour forth, they will become more fluid and more detailed. This is just the beginning. We love you. All is well. So I hope that that made sense. I hope that resonated. I hope that you were able to receive some of the beautiful energy and messages that they were pouring forth. I think, as they were saying at the end, it's going to become more fluid and maybe more detailed, and just it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to this video thing and to build my confidence and to feel as open with them as I do when I'm on my own or when I'm with a client. So yeah, that might take some time. And also, I'm very conscious, that there are a lot of people who are struggling at this time, that there's so much being stirred up. And this is a time when we need clarity, real support, real understanding of what is happening. And I want to really honor the truth of what is, and to be very clear and supportive. As clear and supportive as I can be at this time. And so I also apologize. I'm aware that I didn't realize the telly was going to go on downstairs, and I don't know how much of that you can hear, but it's definitely a little bit loud for me. So I'm sorry if that's on in the background. I'm just looking for, I wanted to pull a card. Give me 1 second. I haven't actually used this deck before, but I'm going to just christen it. Now, this calling in the energies of all my guides, all your guides of Mother Earth and Source Light, blessing us and pouring forth wisdom and illumination. Just one card for all of us as we gather ourselves for the beautiful energies of February and what they may bring. And I just wanted to add in that even though they were encouraging everybody to witness and recognize all that is within self, and that there's obviously neither negative nor positive emotions, but I just want to add in that For some, this may be a time that's very, very light and fluid, and may find it easier than some of the energies that we've had. January, not so easy a month. Lots and lots of big astrological things happening. So, for some of you, these energies might be really embalming, and these higher vibrations may be lifting you to a different experience. So I think that message of embodiment is really to feel and to create a language with soul through the body. That language with self through the body is just so rich and so beautiful, and is there as a transformational medicine for all times of life, not just the challenging ones, not just the moments when we're having difficulty, but for all times. Allowing us to really be embodied when we're experiencing, joy with our children, or with our community, or with, our projects, to really ensure that energy is flowing deep through us, within us, and creating that circuit as they were describing. So the card I'm pulling is Father God. I actually haven't I haven't done a reading on this deck before, but I have another deck that has a similar card, and I love this card. Radical Truth. Oh, what I'm feeling is just really strong source energy. That divine, masculine source energy, but full, graceful, alive, potent. It's present within us all. It is our nature. And this cellular experience that we all are incarnated to have is changing right now. And this energy is potently rising within us all. It's not that it wasn't there already, but we're creating space for this to become our fuller expression. For everybody, that will be different. How much they embody of their highest aspect in this lifetime will be different, but everybody is going to embody more of it. We are coming to that point of change where we are going to allow ourselves to clear much bigger pathways. We're ripping the brambles out. We're cutting everything back. We are really allowing ourselves to purge, and to understand that every single time we witness ourselves, we feel, and we reveal, and we heal, and then we become more and more of our Father God self, more and more of our Father Mother God self, actually. It's a lovely card to finish on. And again, I'm really sorry if the telly got involved. Maybe I'll replay it and you can't hear it, but it's possible you did. So this was my first video, and hopefully there'll be lots more to come, and hopefully I will find more fluidity, more grace, more of my Father God self to be able to offer you next time around, and sending love to you all at this time, hoping that some beauty and light has landed for you through this video experience, and talk to you again soon. Bye.